This is how I manifested earning $50,000 in a day, and it wasn't just a one-off situation. I regularly make 5 figures in a day, and this is how I manifested it, because I used to be at $50,000 in debt. 2 years ago, I could only dream of making $50,000 annually. I was $50,000 in debt. I was in a really crappy situation where I had to, I was in a legal battle, and I was basically fighting for my own freedom and protection from my abusers. I was in a very abusive situation a few years ago, and I don't have any formal education. I dropped out of college multiple times, and I'm no one special. I'm literally nobody special, but here I am making 5 figures on a daily basis. I just had my biggest day yet a few weeks ago, $50,000 in one day. And I've manifested millions of followers, a platform so huge I can't even comprehend it. And I don't want to gatekeep this information. Like most people, most manifestation people, teachers, gurus, they'll charge for this. They'll sell you a course. I'm not going to do that. I want anyone and everyone to know this, because it is so easy and so simple. And if somebody just shared this with me earlier, it would have changed my life instead of me having to figure it out through trial and error. It is so easy and it is so simple. I saw another creator on this app talking about it, and she said normalization. And when I heard her say it, I was like, yeah, that clicks. That's exactly what I do. It's normalization. You have to normalize your dreams. You have to normalize what you desire to not be impossible, for it to be in the realm of likelihood for you. And the quicker you can normalize what you desire, the faster you can have it. You have to normalize your desired reality before it happens in order for it to happen. So that's why when I achieve things like this, when I have a huge $50,000 day, my boyfriend always asks me, he's like, how does it feel? Like, are you shocked? How does it feel? This is crazy. You got 1 million followers, 2 million followers. You made this much in a day. How does it feel? And every time he asks me that question, my answer is always the same. I'm like, I don't know. It feels normal. It feels like, of course this happened for me. It's my normal. And I'm happy. I'm grateful. Gratitude is different than disbelief. I'm grateful, but I'm not in disbelief. I fully believe it. I'm like, of course this happened to me. This is my normal. In fact, bigger is going to happen to me because it's my normal. And that is my favorite way to manifest. It is this specific affirmation. It's saying, of course I, and then insert your affirmation or what it is that you desire in present tense. So you would say, of course I earn $50,000 in a day. Of course I have a platform. Oh my God. Of course I have a platform of over 2 million followers. Of course I live in my dream city. Of course I am in love with my soulmate. Of course whatever the fuck you want. Okay? Of course normalize it for yourself. You can also consume content from other people who have the life that you want to be living. Normalize it. Realize that there are other people who have what you want, who are less talented, less successful, or like less hardworking, less privileged than you. There are people who come from situations that are worse than what you're in, and they come out on the other end with what you desire. It really doesn't matter where you're starting from. I was in a position a few years ago where I was $50K in debt, and now I'm in a position where I make $50K a day. It can change at the drop of a hat if you normalize it for yourself, okay? And again, this video isn't to flex or to just be like, here's how much money I make in a day. Like, it really doesn't matter to me what you think of me. What matters is that I'm able to change the way you see reality. That's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to show you that I came from a position that was pretty shitty. I was in an abusive household. I had to fight for my freedom. I had to fight for my protection in a legal battle that cost me $50,000 in debt. Like, it cost way more than that. I think the legal battle costs like over 100 grand, but I ended up being $50,000 or $60,000 in debt from it. And I could only dream of a situation where my debt was not only paid off, but I had money to spare. And because of normalization and trying to think beyond my crappy situation, it got me to where I am today. So, hope this helps, hope this inspires you. And I'm nothing special. I'm nothing special. If I can do it, you can do it too. And don't forget to follow me for more tips on manifestation.